take it for example about exclude the additional costs of shipping.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say we're talking about the manufacture of a product that can be manufactured in part by labor here or labor abroad. And let's also eliminate from it for a moment the aspect of one's ruining one's reputation by it being done in a sweatshop abroad. Let's say it's done in a bona fide manufacturing facility. And that what happens is that these foreign workers end up upgrading their standard of living significantly, and the American workers who lost their jobs downgrade their standard of living perhaps not as significantly, and they end up finding new ways of making a living. So a textile worker or a shoe factory line worker ends up then having to go for different education and finds that they're now doing computer programming or something different than what they were doing. But on the other hand, the worker in China finds that instead of working on a plantation or in the rice field or whatever for $2 a month, now they're making $100 a month. In this think globally, act locally, how do you, if you're trying to think globally and benefit, and your actions benefit the entire world, in that case, the world is benefited by the manufacturing being done abroad. This is a bigger effect, bigger and better effect. But yet locally, it hurts.
Well, that goes back to the point that we had prior to our discussion, and that when I was talking about what are the new 3 R's. We talked about as a child, you learn about reading, writing, arithmetic. In the green movement, they talk about recycle, reduce, reuse. What I'm suggesting would be the 3 R's, and I think it dovetails to what you were talking about, is recycle, reduce, and reinvent. So your observation of saying, well, we've shipped this product overseas to be manufactured, and now we've taken people who were working in rice paddies and putting them in factories and upgrading their standard of living and how much money they can earn. And yes, maybe at the expense of someone in the United States or someone else in the Western world. And that's all true, but that goes back to this whole reinventing concept. And I think personally and professionally, I'm at that stage in my life where I'm sort of reinventing who I am and how I'm going to make a living. And how can I use the resources and the skill set that I already had, get some new education, more education, whether it's self-education or what have you, start talking about trends and encouraging clients, whether they're on my communication side clients or real estate clients, to go with this trend and go with this flow.
I think
and
that's
how can they position themselves.